Okay, so now we're in our lunge on the left side. Remember, you want your heel underneath your knee. And one side might be different from the other, so don't be afraid to look a little different on each side. Just really listen to your body. If your knee is lifted behind you, really engage and lift that thigh. And then you want the upper body to be nice and long. So we're going to stay here, keeping your right hand on the ground. And now you want to rotate to your left, reaching your left arm up to the sky. And it's, again, it can be tempting to drop into the shoulder. And you can always use yoga blocks anywhere that it feels better for you. Any height, you can flatten it. You can have it a little higher. Extend and get that nice rotation for your spine and open across your chest. And then always, once you're in the pose, think about your breath and see if you can release tension somewhere. Maybe the shoulders, the face, the toes. One more breath. And we're going to exhale, bring our hand to the ground and lower the back knee for crescent moon pose and relax your foot. So you want to keep your hips down as much as you can, and then bring your hands up to your thigh to start to open into your hip. All right, once you feel settled, stretching here, remember, be careful not to sink down too much, pull it together. If you're comfortable, you can reach up, you can look up, any variation that you like. And then breathe, relax. Good, let's give it one more breath. And exhale, hands to the ground. So now gently release your hip flexors. You push your hips back and they're basically over your knee. And we're going to elongate your ankles, so pressing the ball of your foot to the ground. And remember, you can use blocks here as well. Whatever feels best. You can go a little lower, you can go a little higher. And then try to find a little bit of length in your spine if you can. Lift the tailbone, pull your shoulders back, and then your neck is nice and long. Pausing there, finding a breath. And let's pull our toes back, flex your foot, and increase the stretch in your calf. Maintaining that nice breath. Very good. Let's release it. Lunging forward. Tuck the toe, and once again, we're going to step back to downward dog or child's pose. And whichever place you end up, take a couple nice deep breaths. Good. Okay, from here, we're going to take that right leg up and through into our lunge again, just for a breath. Inhale, exhale through into your lunge. Good. Once you're here, we're going to rotate your back foot. You want to rotate it out so your toes are pointing straight sideways, 90-degree angle. And then reach your left arm forward and rise up to warrior two pose. So you're facing sideways, right sideways. You're straight up and down, perpendicular to the floor. You want to lengthen your arms. Good. And get a nice lunge so you feel a stretch in your inner thighs. Sometimes we get a little short and we don't feel much happening. So if that's you, take your legs a little longer. Stretch those arms out like they're reaching away from one another. Draw the belly in, good posture. And then be mindful of your front knee that it doesn't roll in. Press it back. Good. Let's take a breath. Exhale into extended angles. You can either put your forearm on your thigh, your right forearm on your thigh. If you want to go a little deeper but can't quite reach the floor, you can use a yoga block. Place it there. Place it there. And it's really nice to use your tricep to push your knee back, getting that really nice stretch here. And then reaching your left arm over your ear. Reach, reach. Good. Let's give it one more breath. And then we're going to rise back to warrior two, and then straighten your right leg and come into a straddle. And if you feel a little wide, roll your feet in a little bit. And you're going to reach up to the sky, inhale, and you're going to roll it or stretch it out in a swan dive down to the ground. And now you just want to let your head go. Just relax, get that nice stretch in your inner thighs, release your lower back, and let's just stay there for a couple deep breaths. All right, let's bring our hands back to the ground, and you're going to walk towards your right foot back into your lunge, and then step your right foot back to your downward dog or your child's pose. And let's pause there just for a breath. Lengthen, regroup. Take a deep breath. And let's take your left leg up and through into your lunge. Good. Remember to take your time so you get your foot the right place. And then when you're ready, you're going to rotate your back foot out. Place your heel down so you feel nice and sturdy between both feet. And then reach your arm up and rise up to warrior two pose on the other side.